Hi, good morning or afternoon. Um, I'm here giving us a quick energy update. Um, I want you to know that I might get interrupted because my son is here. There is no school since we're all in crisis alert mode since the war with Iran, which is within a bigger war with Gaza, which is a bigger war of light and darkness. And who even knows which side are we on, or if there's any sides. So I'm going to remind us all to fly above this whole situation, see how it's exactly in these times that we have trained to learn how to fly hand in hand with spirit, how to have trust, how to remember that love always wins, that peace is always the last to laugh. I chose a song here that I really love. Shout out to my friend Tal who introduced me to it, Voila Golondrina. It's about a bird that knows how to fly above and hang on to the eagle and condor and see everything from above, seeing everything as one, realizing all the pain, all the hurt, crying for the ones who cannot cry for themselves, and bringing in light and love and cleaning all the darkness, all the shadows, all the dust. I hope that this energy will help cleanse your spirit as it's been assisting me. And afterwards, I will do an energy reading with some cards. If you want cards for yourself, let me know in the chat. If you're seeing this later on after the live, you're welcome to also let me know that you want a card, and whenever I'm available, I'll be happy to send you a card privately. So here we go. Ojo de agua llorando está. Viento Sopla perfumero tus alegrías y ahora tus penas que brillan la cordillera llegando el día. Vuela mi gran cóndor, viene cuidando, viene limpando su vuelo, toda la sombra iluminando. Sopla perfumero tus alegrías y ahora tus penas que brillan la cordillera llegando el día. Sopla perfumero tus alegrías y ahora tus penas que brillan la cordillera llegando el día. Sopla perfumero tus alegrías y ahora tus penas que brillan la cordillera llegando el día. Okay, I'm seeing you already want to get some cards for yourselves, for sure. Hope this has been able to uplift your spirit. The other thing I've been called to do is help us meditate and find our center and maybe get some guidance of our own. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Anyone that's able and ready, you can lay down or sit down. Close your eyes. Let's open our Viracocha, our beautiful luminous field just above us together here. Taking a deep inhale and exhaling fully. And then the next inhale, start feeling your body, sensing your body, noticing what are the sensations that are happening in your body right now. Just taking a note, noticing that there is someone looking at the body, observing the body at the same time as you are inside of that body. And so with that observer, you remember you are not your body, but you are also your body. Noticing those feelings, those sensations, moving on to the emotions. Seeing what emotions are vibrating within you. What are you sensing? What are you feeling emotionally? All the emotions are welcome. Noticing the emotions, seeing that you have emotions. You are not your emotions. You have them. Emotions connecting to water for cleansing. So noticing the waves. Is it the beginning of the wave or the end of the wave? Do you have multiple waves at the same time? Moving on to your mental body, to the stories you tell. Noticing if there's any other entity or persona around you, a personality of sort. Who is with you right now in your mind? People, places, past parts of yourselves, past stories. Notice where you are, okay, in the time-space continuum. Which story are you on right now? And remember that you are above those stories as well. You are in the now moment as well. And then going up to spirit, all the way up, realizing that we are our body, our emotions, our sensations, our thoughts, and we are also above it. We have our higher self, our soul, beyond all of that. So finding that cord that goes from the belly button all the way up to the top of your head and climbing all the way up, noticing who's above you, that higher self or a guide, noticing how many guides you have right now with you, just waiting for you to communicate, to ask for assistance, or to ask for support, ask for guidance, and notice if there's any messages coming through right now for you that is important. And all of us are going to ask to send a lot of light, a lot of power and support, strength, stability, love, okay? Peace. If there's any energy that can pass through us, we are all bridges. If any of those energies can pass through us and help the land, help other people who cannot pray or connect right now, to answer those prayers, to give that support. Thank you. Okay, and so I'm going to start with a collective read. Sorel, I already saw your message about a card for you and for your daughter. I'll be happy to do that towards the end. And here we go. So what I chose to do is go with a deck that I try not to mess around with, which is one of my original tarot decks. So this is called the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Great deck, but not for the faint of heart, I would say. It's very, very strong. Whoa, there we are, clearing some things already. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start with this general read. I'm just going to pull for this week and for the energy of the solstice. What are the energies that we're playing with? Okay, so I'm going to start with what we just passed, actually. I'm going to start with the past. That's what I'm called to do. So what just has left us, and how can we release it even more? Allow what's in the past to stay in the past. So interesting. So the card I got is the heart chakra. Okay, the heart chakra, number 4. And I'm going to get more explanation on this, okay? But it's also see protection. I see the Star of David, the Merkava. The heart chakra is the bridge. It's like the it is the strongest center, largest center in our energy field. And so this is a reminder that we are that bridge, and it can alchemize lower, heavier densities into the upper densities, and vice versa. This is really what makes us human, that heart center, the heart chakra, that allows us to combine heaven and earth, and being the bridge of that. So there's a reminder that there are things that are coming through us, just like we did before. So from above, below to the ground, and vice versa, from the ground back to the heavens, and noticing how we can just create a clear passage of that and not hold on to it too tight. That's the message for the heart chakra. The next is what's the energy that we have right now with us today. Okay, so number 3, this is a mental card, and so interesting, it's mental, it's not emotional, so it's a mental heartache and loss. Interesting, right? So you see the heart and then heartache and loss. Notice if this speaks to you directly as well. But here also I see that the heart, see, it's closed. I'll show you in a second. There's a sword, a heart, and the heart is more in the solar plexus, so in the mental body. So it's more about the ego, and like stories we told ourselves and how this is lost. It's interesting, even like the window I'm seeing here, it's kind of like a window of a plane. So just so you know, like the sky is locked right now. Many people are trying to come in or leave. So somehow this is connected to that, especially right now in this time where we're trying to bring people back home, or being able to have people leave this area, and all the heartache and loss that connects to it. So that's what I'm getting here, that mental story. And again, I'm gonna pull more cards to get more clarity on it. And then what are we expecting? Okay, what's the energy that's coming? This card keeps popping to me, and it's very, very helpful. So this is an emotional card, right? So this has to do with our emotions, and it's a number 1. It says love begins emotionally. And I see here 2 hands, right? And this river. I actually see peace. here. I see peace, collaboration. There is union coming together. There's in general what I've been doing is just connecting a lot more with my loved ones. The family, the soul family I have here, just trying to stay close and repair bonds, let go of anything harsh or heavy. Just realize we're all dealing with heartache, with loss, with trauma right now, and just like allow more connection and less separation, more unity. Um, and release. So love begins. Notice what that says to you, but it's a very positive card. This is a one of cups, if you will, in a regular tarot deck. So this is the tarot, and I'm going to now pull an explanation for that from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. This is by my teacher Alberto Violdo and Colette Baron Reed. Thank you for producing this deck. And it helps. This is an oracle deck, it's not a tarot, okay, if you want to see. And it's very helpful. It was made for the new earth. It was made to remind us that we are all co-creators, and anything that's falling apart is actually like building stones. This is raw material that we can use to build a new reality. So I feel like this is more hopeful, which is why I want to pull that now and have more explanation about the three cards I pulled, okay? So the first card was like the heart chakra, right? The heart chakra. It's also a lot of healing. Whew. So let's see what explanation we're getting from the oracle about this heart chakra card. All right, so number 28, it's called Hollow Bone Teachability. Okay, and this is a totem. This is actually a moose head, I guess, and it's showing hollow bone teachability. This is like learning from our elders, learning from the older generations that had to go through devastation and harshness. What I'm getting here, like what the information I'm getting from the feathers, there are 4 feathers going down. This is a sign of peace. This is a sign of peace and strength. It's basically the hollow bone reminding us that like we are this hollow channel, right? And that's what I was saying here before, how reminding us that we are this channel for spirit, reminding us that we are this flute to spirit, a very important channel that is able to bring about peace and prayer and stability. We have a lot more power than we think. We are not powerless. So this is a card to remind us that we are that bridge, and whenever we can, we don't have to always. And I know this, I take a lot of pause and time to recollect and also feel completely lost, but then so we can be found and notice that this body with all of its bodies, right, the emotional, the mental, is a bridge from heaven to earth, and we can alchemize, we can move energy, we can heal. And that's what this hollow bone teachability, we're learning this beautiful healing tool that we are as humans. Ravaya, I will get you a card as well. The next explanation, it would be for this heartache, okay? This is what we're going through right now, and for anyone that's watching, heartache and loss, number 3, we're all so much loss. Let's see what's the explanation from the oracle, what can help us understand this better. Interesting. So this is such a beautiful and intricate card. Let me keep this up for a little bit. This is called the mindful, and I told you this is a mental card. Okay, so it's actually counting. So this for me feels, instead of counting our blessings, we are counting our stories. We're counting mentally everything that was lost. For example, just this morning, a whole street in Tel Aviv that I used to frequent, that I've loved ones, family members close to it, was just destroyed. And the first thing I thought about was my high school years and the time I was mostly there, that place. So, and I'm seeing a clock here. So it's actually telling us mindful groupthink, like this is a good time to actually, I guess, count our stories and remember the stories from what has been destroyed. And also, again, how can we already, so stories go from the past and also the future. There's not much about the here and now. So whereas like that was the first card, so we're very much like moving from past to future, and it's actually helping us weave, well, how would we want to rebuild this? What would we like to see there that's much more mindful, actually? If these structure, whatever was destroyed and all the loss that we've experienced, if it wasn't like built maybe like mindfully with the people's spirits at heart, how can we now imagine a better future? I just saw someone post on Facebook how she asked AI to draw a future, a possible future and destiny that she couldn't picture for herself. That was so beautiful when I read this. So, how can you picture a blessed future? You know, whenever there's destruction, the phoenix will rise from it. How would you like it to rise? That's the calling for this. And last one, this very hopeful card, Love Begins. This is, again, like in the past few days, that's all I've been pulling for the future is the emotion, and love begins. Something sprouts. It's still not physical. This is from the emotional field. But I see collaboration between borders, right, across seas, across waters. Wow, a lot of clearing here. And the sign of peace, right, that rainbow at the end. So let's see. What is this telling us more from the oracle? A tidy house. It doesn't really look very tidy, but a tidy house, clarity and organization. So that's what it's called for. Collaboration to start organizing and clearing. I felt this in my own house. I've started doing it in my closets. I'm now moving to the kitchen. In general, I start my day just like cleaning the house. This is how I'm able to clean everything, also from my mental body. And this is the invitation. It's interesting. It's also a number one. I just want you to notice they're both number ones here. So this is an invitation to say, well, what can we clear? How can we reorganize right now? And there's a couple of homes here, but there's only one entrance, and it's through the tree of life. Very powerful card. Yeah, it's time to make some order. Okay, where it's time to organize and get more clarity. That's what's coming. Okay, so this is our collective reading, and I'm going to move to do a reading for, let's start with Sorel. I will actually read from the oracle. I feel that it's much more hopeful to read from the oracle than from the tarot right now, for you. So that's what I'll do, unless you tell me here you would like a reading from the tarot. So I'm gonna pull a card first for Sorel. And again, anyone that's watching this later on, you are welcome to ask for a card. כן, מיכל, מירב, אני ממש אשמח לשלוח לך את השיר. I will send you that song actually. Yeah, the way I wrote it, so I'll send it. באהבה. Thank you. Yeah, the song I sang is actually an a cappella song, so it took me a while to find the right chords and how to work with it. It's been actually over a year, so I'm very excited for this debut. Okay, so Sorel. Wow, okay, Sorel, you have a very powerful card here. This is reminding you of your shaman ability, your spiritual connection. This is called the Watchers, transpersonal. Okay, so if you had a question also on like, what am I supposed to do in these times? This is a reminder of your role also as a watcher, and notice who's watching you. So there's the double meaning here. You're being watched, you're being protected, and remember that. But also this is about, if you're asking what's the point, for example, the Watchers is a reminder that some of us have, our spirit, our soul has come to this planet to watch what's happening right now. Just to watch, just to experience and watch and realize and actually have this in our DNA, in our structure. I think even as a cautionary tale, if we saw the rainbow before, right? That's the cautionary tale of the flood and what happened that caused the flood, right? Between people. So we're here to watch what's happening, not as a punishment, but as a story that needs to be told as a reminder of what cannot happen again, and what can be rebuilt from this, or just witnessed, okay? And that's a transpersonal. So Sorel, if you're not sure what's going on, what's your role, part of it is transpersonal, part of it is just to hold that frequency within your body, watch what happens. You are, any watcher here is always guarded and protected because we're meant to watch and hold all this energy right now. So that's the watchers. If you want more explanation about it, you can ask me. Yeah, Dolores Cannon spoke about this many times before she passed away, and you can find more information about it online if you write watchers Dolores Cannon. All right, so that's Sorel, and I will pull also for your daughter, right? So Adina, Sorel's daughter, beautiful 16-year-old goddess. Adina, what's the card that we can pull for you? Adina got the stranger card and curiosity. So this is an invitation. There are going to be different energies. This is not necessarily human, spirit realm. So Adina, this is a reminder that you have spirits that are ready to work by your side. Be curious about it. Allow them in. There are... there's a very mysterious and beautiful process that you're here to witness, and that's what the stranger card at least tells me. But notice that you always have your own free will, and it's up to you to remember who to trust. Okay, so with curiosity also comes like your own intuition, but follow that curiosity. There's information there for you. What I'm getting here for Adina is that some of her abilities and psychic powers are coming online, and it's helpful to ground into that. That's what I got. Okay. The next one I'm seeing here is for Revaya. So we have Revaya and then Elisheva, right? And then I'll be done with our transmission for today. I love you, Fallon. Love always wins. Yep. Or at least, that's the watchers, right? That's the story. We want to see how love always wins. But for that, we have to actually bring out that love. Bring out that love for humanity, for Earth, for the souls, for the plants, the animals, for the Earth mostly. Okay, Revaya, you get the card of lost in space and needing direction. I have a friend that just shared that that's what she's feeling today. Lost in space. So notice this is also a reminder to go back into your body. Notice if you're detaching, if you're going out to spirit, needing direction. So finding one actually very earthly goal to take action on. And actually for that, just because it's also a reminder that you have an angel, you have a guide, so you can also ask for that direction very specifically. Connect and ask, where should I look? What should I do? Where should I focus my energy? That's for Avaya. So I'm just going to pull another card, and there we go. And this tidy house. So what I said before about organizing, cleaning, and staying local. We're all like kind of trapped in our own houses right now, but there's so much things to do and organize, even just on a physical level, that can actually bring a lot more clarity and groundedness. Again, I've been doing this from sweeping my floors to organizing my closets, and the relief that I'm getting from being able to doing something like that and being able to come back into my body is immense. So that's the message also for you, Revaya. Amy, it's not too late. I'll pull for Elisheva and then for Amy. Happy to do that. My son has been very nice and watching Paw Patrol, allowing us to do this. So, yay. Thank you, YouTube. All right, so as long as I'm not interrupted, I can keep going here, and let's pull a card for beautiful Elisheva. Let's pull a card for you, my love. Oh, okay. You got the number 2 card. It's the most feminine card. Number 2, I also think about Gene Key number 2 if you want to research that, or I can send you something about it. This is all about Shekhinah. Okay, Shekhinah and the beloved. Okay, there's the love the lover and the beloved. Okay, so this is about the beloved, radical acceptance of the beloved, or being in that essence of the beloved, you becoming the beloved. And just notice, what is radical acceptance for you? Okay, and it's to the masculine, for example, because this is very feminine, so it's towards the masculine, but also towards just humanity. So I'm just gonna keep holding this up. This is the message for you, beautiful darling. Okay, beloved, radical acceptance. I have a little story for that if it helps. The other day, we got into a mood, me and my partner got into a very silly fight because, things need to, when there's fire, things need to spark somehow. And I left for the grocery store very mad, very mad. I had so much anger in me. And then this man, this older man with two ice cream pints, was in front of me, and or not in front of me, was trying to cut the line, and then asking someone next to me, like a man, asking him, not me, are you the last one in line? And I, with all that anger, was like, looked at this old man with the ice cream and said, well, can't you see I'm the last in line? Don't you see me, sir? I'm here. And then all of a sudden I realized I'm just sending all the anger I have towards him. He doesn't deserve it. All of a sudden I just radically accepted. I understood I'm holding things that are not ice cream. He's just worried with this heat and everything that this ice cream is going to melt. He's just worried about his ice cream melting. I stopped everything, and still with some tone of anger, I looked at the man and said, please, you can cut. You can take my place. He said, are you sure? You're obviously before me. You've made that clear. And I said, yes, I see your ice cream, sir. Please move along. I would not want your ice cream to melt. And everything shifted. I think that's a part of this like radical acceptance. Being able to say, this anger, this madness stops with me. Yes, I can feel it in my body, and I can just send this on to others. That's the message of the channeling as well. But I can also hold it, transpose, and then say, no, I choose to send kindness. I choose to send compassion instead. Lastly, Amy, my love. Last card here. Whew, this is a long video. I hope this is keeping you entertained and happy in your homes. Thank you, Facebook, too, for making this live happen. Amy. Oh, I just spoke about compassion, right? So, Amy, you got this card. Heart, home, compassion. I want you to see this. Heart, home, compassion. If you're wondering what you can do for us, my love, I'm sure you're still in England, you can send all, we are your home. We are your home. Wherever you have loved ones, it is your home within their heart as well. And you can send compassion. You can send love. And we can also send it back to you. That's the beauty. Again, like the main message that we got is we are this bridge, right? The heart, it's all about the heart right now, and the heart chakra. So also heart meditations. Today I focused on yoga that like opens up my chest, opens up my heart, clears whatever's been stuck, but also being able to expand more and accept, and be compassionate. So that's the general reading for us in this coming week. And also, Amy, my love, this is specifically for you. I hope this is what you needed. You're saying it was. Okay. So this has been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed. If you scroll back in this video, we also had a nice little meditation that allows us to do a check-in and a grounding. So I hope you get to use that. Love you so much. Sending out all the love and blessings. And I will send the song that I sang, Vuela Golondrina. Thank you.